Today I'm going to show you how to land on the moon using this specific rocket or any other rocket using an infinite build area on Spaceflight Simulator. Now, if you want to build your own rocket, you basically just want more thrust than weight on your rocket, but you also want to have a lot of thrust so you can get up to Earth. So you just have to trial and error with how far you can go with your rocket, and just add more weight and stuff and more thrust and weight and more engines and that in the process. So I've already selected these thrusts. So we're going to put it to 100 and take off. Now I'm going to try and make no mistakes because I have recently made about 4 mistakes trying to record this video, and one mistake can screw you over. So while that's doing that, we're just going to tap on the moon, navigate to. Okay, there we go. And then when we're out of Earth's atmosphere, should be soon if we do that. Keep an eye on your fuel. There you go. Stop the engines and accelerate to there. Now that is the transfer window. No, I don't think it's going to be the transfer window, to be honest. I think we need to go this way. So I'm going to tap the button. Should start to catch up. I'm trying not to spin your rocket so you're going down. So try to orbit the Earth basically, and then that will show us where we need to go afterwards. Try and be climbing at the same time. That's the best option. So as soon as those rockets are out, there we go. No. I'm gonna disconnect them. And turn on these rockets. Okay, so now these rockets are on. I'm gonna go 3 times. And you can see that slowly going around to actually fit. So you want to make sure you're going orbit Earth's surface. See there, look, that's now actually catched up with where we need to be. So we're going to try and follow that. If that doesn't happen, just orbit Earth until that happens. Don't follow it if it tells you to go straight up, because moon goes clockwise. So if it's telling you to go at the top, then you're not going to make it if the moon's there. You remove those jets, turn the master off, turn it on. Now we're orbiting Earth. We can slowly start, if we follow the line basically, we can follow the transfer window. There you go, that can start to get bigger. And then reach the encounter. This is where you want to slow down your time and slow down your thrust, so it's easier to remember. Stop it when it's on the line. There you go. So now we're just going to speed up time until it is at the encounter. Okay, and then you want to, when you're nearly there, spin your rocket around. You can turn on your RCS for that. RCS, sorry. Spin your rocket to about that. Speed it up until you enter the moon atmosphere. There we go. Then we're going to move the rocket around so we can move that in. Yeah, just slowly moving it in. Full thrust to go as fast as we can. Speed up time to go even faster. Now, wait until it's about in the middle of the moon. And then spin your rocket back around. You can speed up time now till you're about in the middle. There you go. Spin your rocket around, keep spinning it till you are directly straight on that line. So you see at the moment I'm a little bit off it. There you go. And then you just put your thrusters on to move your velocity down. I'm going to put on 3 times. Because I know how fast this how slow this takes. Speed it up a bit. And then put your thrust back on. You should get a bar like that. Make sure that bar is above the plane. There we go. And if we do that, there we go. If we do that, it should slow. There you go. It's moving that line in. Speed up time. There, perfect. Thrust done. Yeah, best if you know how to fuel. Do that. Now we're gonna land near the ocean of storms. Doesn't matter if you land not near it, it's not a big deal. And there we go. Now we're gonna speed it up a bit. Try not to go above 115 velocity. This does take a long time. We'll just, there we go. That velocity in, turn it off. Now we have got a lot of jets, but you know, not a big problem. There we go. So now it's going to do that. We can do that to speed down, slow down, sorry, not speed down, and do that to bring the speed to the right down. No, obviously you can't do that when you're going quite fast, but do that to spring that down. There you go. So now we're on pretty much 0. I can use the RCS to slow me down. There we go. Speed up again. Just slow this down a little bit so you're not going this first. And here we are. Track the moon. And there you can see I've had to really quickly get rid of the jet, so that means I'm now going up again, but don't worry, I'll be soon going back down. That's because I ran out of fuel, so if you wanted to, you could have removed that first, so that didn't happen. I did have to think fast there. Turn the RC back on. Okay. Just gonna let that go. Let that go down. Going it pretty much all the way. Try and be on very slow. Doesn't matter if you move up and down a bit. Slow that down. See here. There you go. You've landed on the moon. Now if you want to take off again, you just put your jets on and do the exact same, but navigate to Earth. Okay? And that'll be it for today's video.